Welcome, welcome! Come on in all, the night show begins soon. As always, I'd like to give time for others to show. But I do ask you to give me an extra little minute or two before we begin, because I will also be putting up a vote for the new game. So if you can give me a minute for that as well, I will start the show shortly. But we will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Knight of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion, you know what you can call me. I am your Night Host, the one who reads from the Night Tome, who travels through this kingdom of Entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready for fantasy to come alive. Alright, to Journey for the Throne and the Battle for the Crown, because that's what we're doing. And I'm going to have that new vote in just a minute. Alright, poll is up. 10 minutes for the poll. Subscriber votes count twice, but count double. But please let me know if you are subscribed. I will not know until if you don't. I will not know. On that note, let's begin our journey. Let's see. And I said, first thing we're doing, since we have all our link. Oh no, this is night. To the Colosseum!
Where to?
Let's go.
Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it. You're here. This desk is for the ranked league. Your current rank is Gold 3. Do you wish to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. Your opponent this time is Lena, a former tournament candidate. Turns out Gauntlet Runners aren't the only thing she knows well. Her skill with Igniters is second to none. It'll be a grudge match for the ages. That is what a real tournament's all about after and auto, as I did not get to read that. Wait, hold on. First up, why is Lena at the Colosseum? Whatever, sounds like this is a one-on-one, so be careful, okay? With that, all that's left is the fight. Go show us what you've got. If I take on this fight, my courage will probably increase. Now then, are you ready? Let's rumble. Oh wow, didn't think I'd face someone like you here. This is going to make a real great average. He really is, Lena. Be careful all the same. She'll be tough in a one-on-one fight. Today we play host to a true tournament for the throne grudge match. Step forward, challengers, and fight!
Let's show him what we can do.
Come forth, royal soul.
Heroes cry. Royal slash for the almighty. I probably didn't even need the hero's cry, but fuck it. Gotta get that XP.
Bravo.
Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks. You've been promoted to Gold 2. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Jade Jian. Probably won't be using that. Oh, I lost, but you're amazing in there. Guess I shouldn't have expected anything less considering that sweet run of yours. What brings you here in the first place, Lena? These fights have nothing to do with the tournament or gauntlet runners. The tournament and the Coliseum are just two sides of the same coin. If there's an opportunity to advertise Caden Workshop, I'll show up anywhere I please. It's a pretty spur-of-the-moment choice, honestly, but I did well in these ranked matches, so all's well that ends well. Why are you just so good at everything you try? I can't deny how hard it is you're working for your runner shop, though. I won my battle against Lena. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage. Remember, guys, the vote's still up. The courage I've honed will become my strength.
Bye-bye now.
Maybe it's time I took a step back seeing as I lost and all. But you're so strong, keep up the good work. We have kind of a different challenge than usual, huh? Don't forget to fix our party formation before we set out to fight again. Oh, I definitely should do that before the next thing, especially what that's leading to. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. So I'm just going to do one quick thing, guys.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 14 days remain.
I'm just going to... I'm just trying to post something real quick, but I will be right back for stream. There's a letter and package from Barden. This package has made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will.
All right.
Alright. Not what I meant to press, but okay. The power of archetypes, I can hear the voices of past hero souls. As of yet, thou art but one who has lost everything. Believe in the lessons of thy journey thus far. To become the true king of this land, thou must charge valiantly into the face of anxiety, with us close by thy heart. The state of things is worse than I could imagine. None of the traditional methods to gain support feel like they're gonna work. Okay, this is what I meant to do. The Gauntlet Runner.
Are we departing?
Route map.
Now then.
How far do I fly then? We're going to the Dragon Temple.
They'll face danger here.
Which one? So...
The seal's been broken. What on earth awaits us here? I can't say I'm not afraid, but together we'll find a way through. Seriously, we need to be perfectly prepared for this. Really take the time to think it through. We should get there by this afternoon if we teleport to a city nearby, right, Nearest? But of course, it's your preparations you have to concern yourself with. Let's go. Alright, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us.
What to pick?
To the lounge. Some praying for Yufa.
What do you want to do?
According to Yufa, it's a very sacred statue. The dragon god apparently granted special powers to those who use this statue to pray. If I pray here, my allies' max MP will increase. Praying for someone else's sake is a nice idea. What do you think? Time to pray. Here we go then. Who are you going to pray for? Yufa, of course. Alright then, let's close our eyes and pray silently in our hearts. I reached out to the dragon god. I pray that Yufa further receive its blessing. You seem like you were praying fervently. Perhaps your prayers will be answered. Feel strange power begin to flow elsewhere. I believe Yufa's max MP increased. Increased by 5. Return the group with Galka.
Altar of the dragon god Et. The dragon temple is an enigmatic place, harboring traces of a history we can never fully know. Though the terrifying roars of the dragon possessed by a human have quieted, pestilent magma emanating from deep within the temple remains. The gauntlet runner slides once more against the lonely island's shores.
This feeling is something. My brother,
Hey,
Yufa, and your cohort is with you, I see. We came here for a bit of our own business, but you've got a look about you that says something just happened. I feel it too. Is something going on at the temple? Yes, a strong presence of Magdala is coming from the Dragon Temple. Stronger than anything I have sensed before. Even the presence of the Dragon God Et would pale in comparison. The people are growing anxious. There's been talks about whether or not to send soldiers to the temple. We may have something to do with that. It seems an explanation is in order. Sometimes you think these scenes should be voiced. The trial of the dragon, so a seal has been broken and something was unleashed within the temple. So said our fairy guide. Any clues on that? A fairy.
if that's the case,
Per legend, in the distant past, our ancestors were guided by a fairy to receive the lance from the dragon god. But I haven't seen a fairy on the island in a great many years. Well, does that mean anything? I mean, how old are you? I mean that in the best of way. I'm actually curious, like, how old, because that makes me curious. But all this time, I assumed it was a metaphor. The fairy, could it be? Whatever the case, this newly arrived presence hardly seems friendly. We were told this would be the final trial after all. A dragon, or perhaps something even more fearsome, surely awaits us. Let him come. If we went to the trouble of breaking that seal, be a shame if we didn't to see what was behind it. Even stronger than a dragon. The question, how much stronger? Where are usually guts gone? Love, you're a candidate. Can't really go around campaigning with that sort of low confidence.
Actually,
Brother, might you leave resolving this incident to us?
thanks.
Stood, you're our island saver, so there will be neither within reason nor my authority to stop you. Ha, if only in a short while, but you've become so much more reliable, sister.
Is that all right?
Well, if the trial were to ask you what would be required to guide a hero, how would you respond? Realistic, you are fighting Luis for the throne. Thus allow me to pose the question. What qualities are desired in a king? The resolution to save anyone. I believe it's the resolve to help anyone in need no matter what. I see, and yet bear in mind there is a difference between helping anyone and saving everyone. Many would dismiss the latter as fantasy. As you say, that is precisely why a ruler must have such resolve. A king must have faith in the salvation of all, even when people cannot.
Be careful.
With that, I shall return to the island. My worry is assured. I shall pray for your success in the trial. Now I just need to check something. So there was not a single vote on the vote, so let's do a new poll. So I'm just going to take a sec to put one up. I really wish Twitch let me put these on for longer than 10 minutes, but the new vote is up again. Please vote. I would very much be happy to see you all vote. Thank you, brother, and I would love to see your results.
All right.
We gotta make sure we're ready well. Let's take extra care with our preparations this time. Our preparations. Preparations complete. I can still ride my sword here. Sword surfing, sword surfing. At last, one cometh hence who has thrice vanquished dragons. A solemn voice tolls out. Welcome, ye conquerors of the dragon's trial of the dragon. Thy company must descend into the depths of the ancient city, to the foot of the altar protected by the dragon of the lance. If thou show a truly heroic soul, then a forbidden power enshrouded here shall be thine.
Well,
Seriously feel like this should be voiced. Suppose this means we've reached the point of the tower's convergence. The altar protected by the dragon of the lands. They must mean the altar the dragon god Et. Then we might as well check it out. No, don't.
Huh?
Wait, wasn't that our little fairy friend? The hell you mean don't? You're the one who called us here in the first place.
That can't be.
I feel a surge in the Magala. What is happening? You gotta get out of here, please. Yes, it was by your efforts the seal is lifted, but the power that was slumbering here has changed. It's nothing short of a calamity now. It cannot escape this place. If it tries, I'll put a stop to it, even if it costs me my life. You've come so far in proving yourself you have the makings of a hero. You have to survive. The voices fall in silence.
Wait.
So I would say that qualifies as something terrible and unexpected, wouldn't you? She said she'd stop it, even if it cost her life. She's planning to sacrifice herself. She can't just gut punch us like that and leave us moping around. I ain't turning tail on this. Forget it. What begins as a trial of strength for us has ended as a rescue for another. We've come this far, and I will not turn away without finding out what is waiting at the end. Agreed. After all we've achieved, we should be nigh immune to fear. We came here prepared for a trial, did we not? Yet take heed. I am not saying we should underestimate the oncoming challenge. Be on your guard, Whale. Alright, charge!
So apparently,
I have no idea what might be happening in the temple, but we have no choice but to go and see for ourselves. Want to attempt the final trial? Let's go. Want to travel to a Magala? Yeah, let's.
Where to?
Okay.
Gotcha, just follow me. Is it because I didn't collect a lot of these? I don't have it no more? No, I think I'm right there, actually. Good. What's this? I nerf at Amagor so intense. The dragon from the tower trials don't hold a candle to this. In all seriousness, there's something really, really, really powerful on the other side of this door. Are you sure we're ready? Ready. Too right. Didn't come all this way just to turn tail, yeah? We gotta go in and take whatever is there and put this trial to bed for good.
This is the place.
Judging by the flow of Magala here, I can imagine this is the place where the trial awaits.
Why?
Why? Why did you come? I warned you to stay away. We were worried about you. We're glad you're safe, Griska? What? You're listening? We came to help you. I don't understand your logic. What motivates you to help a stranger? You're not a stranger.
Yes.
We offer a helping hand to anyone in need. That's what this lad's been saying ever since the day we met. And it's gotten us into trouble, let me tell you. But really, people put their burdens on him because he's the kind of person you can believe in. So it is thee who have conquered the trial of the dragon heroes.
No.
We have a Magala. No, it's going to materialize. Heroes of this world, I bid thee welcome. Thou hast come seeking a forbidden power that will be thy legacy. For thou who seeks power, I bestow upon thee death. That is the forbidden power I must grant. Holy shit, it's our shadow!
Huh?
What? It looks like just like Will. What is this thing? One can say that this is the true dragon. It takes the form of a person. Our captain at that. Death? We've come this far. Defeat 3 bloody dragons and he wants to offer us death? Sorry, this is beyond anything I could have imagined. Sealed here is the most powerful of dragons, who serve the heroes of Eld. These heroes would go on to become the sovereigns of the 3 kingdoms. It was originally a power of destruction, brought forth for the war of destruction. This trial was supposed to be gauged if you were a rightful inheritor.
No.
But this is not the guardian I once knew. It's changed beyond all recognition. I had no idea. Nay, I am a constant as I am eternal. Dragons are not but the embodiment of threats beyond thy control. The greatest threat that mortals of this age face is no longer the rage of nature. It is the turmoil motion born from within that torrents into the world as fetid miasm. The hope that another, some hero, shall be thy savior. I am thy strife personified. Oh my god, it's not just the shadow of our shadow, it's the shadow of the entire world. A torrent of emotion? You mean it's our fear and desire to be saved from it that will be our end, and that you are that embodiment? That is why you take the form of the hero? Man can no longer manage the anxiety that accompanies all magic. The hero who attempts to bring that to heel will only become destroyer again. That's not true. On what ground does thou object? Very well, come. Vanquish the tainted stream thy existence have birthed. It's no good, we can't reason with it. Just walk right to it.
I mean...
Then hang back, we'll beat the reason into him. Do it, do it. I finally understand why these trials ask us with the slaying of dragons. We'll prove we're stronger. Anything less is not even a choice. Right, Your Highness? Of course. Good Couldn't have said it better myself. Here it comes. Brace yourself.
They look just like us. Well, we're not
Oh shit! I'm an idiot. Okay, I made a mistake here.
Let's go.
Well, fuck it. Here's what we're gonna do.
This is it.
We're gonna fight it. We lose. I'm gonna just retreat back and then go bring back our formation. I literally completely forgot to change our party out. Oh, that was not a good move on my end. Is there any way for me to get out?
Everything. The next one's yours.
That's not what I meant to do.
No.
I can't escape. Fuck it, auto battle.
Let's get him. Nice hit.
Let the game just play for a bit by itself while I wait to die. I did not think this through.
Captain,
The magic
your attacks
seed.
have been weakened.
Not
Hey,
good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Just watching it, gonna try to kill us. Which is gonna take a while because we can die easy. I don't know how to give us all these weaknesses, but I don't think we can actually die easy.
The magic seeds.
I will laugh if we win this. Win this on auto. They can see our little shadow here can do everything we did. Rip.
What was that?
Are you gonna actually hit me with an ice attack?
This is it.
Damn, it keeps using attacks where I'm not gonna die to. Although I think we're getting there.
The magic seeds. So heavy.
Come on, we're almost dead. Come on, we're almost dead. Hurry up and finish us.
I'm sorry.
Good, we died.
Do not forswear.
I'm not gonna let this. Restart from autosave. Okay, good. We're not gonna go far back. So, party! Juna, Iofa, Bastilio. Go to Filter. I'm just gonna skip the dialogue. We've already seen this all.
This is the place. Why?
We're worried about you. Skip. Of course, skip.
You look just like us.
Let's go. No, let's go.
Alright, let's see.
Losing to fate. I'm counting on you.
Blackguard Hammer.
Darkness.
All right. I've got just the dance for you. Fast.
And a Hellfire Dance.
Night
The Dragon God.
I'm ready whenever. Here I go.
Let's see if we can get rid of the stat boosts you got. Oh yeah, definitely give us more attack.
Let's set it up.
Blackguard Hammer.
Shroud.
You hit their weakness. This will be over soon enough. Captain. Fast dancer.
Not Hellfire. Another Ice Blue Dance.
Great job, Juna. Now
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
And Fairy.
Who should I beat down first?
Ooh, lower their defense actually. Let's do that. Windbreaker.
Come forth, royal soul.
And just because we can again, Blackguard Hammer.
Darkness.
I'll give you the fast.
And another Ice Blue Dance.
I shall do my best.
I'm doing this one more time. If that's not going, I'm just gonna call it for.
Here I go.
I'm ready whenever. All right.
Let's do Windbreaker again so we can get that.
Ow! Basilio, they're sapping your attack power.
Is there any? We'll do this together.
Blackguard Hammer.
Shroud.
You hit their weakness. This will be over soon enough. Captain.
Starting a new poll.
Watch me.
Alright. Let's do an Ice Blue Dance, even though I'm probably gonna take a time to heal up.
Great job, Juna. Now
This
they're
is the
weak to something
power said
new.
to belong to a priestess. Everyone is counting on me.
Sorry. IRL stuff.
I can do this.
Okay, now let's use the Harvest God to heal everyone. Although, honestly, I'm only healing our party members. Because apparently the Prince is standing tall.
Thanks.
Thanks. Who should I beat down first? You better be ready.
Lower defense.
Hey, focus on
Aw.
Basilio.
He's constantly switching archetypes. Using my own trick to on me.
Juna, your attack
I'm all
power's
prepared.
down.
No. Come forth, royal soul.
You know what? Hero Cry. Let's give ourselves more turn icons just to take advantage of a lot of hits.
I'll give you the I'll show you.
Hellfire Dance. Actually, because I don't think I have any other. But yeah, I don't think. Especially I do synthesis. Yeah, no.
I call on
Hellfire
your
Dance.
royal soul. Great job, Juna.
Alright, now we can use... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do Dragon God.
I channel my power.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely. All right. It's getting
Well, let's hope we can get rid of his defense. Oh, I really should have just done something with his stats. Okay, obviously I can't use that one. But let's go for the Blackguard Hammer.
Darkness. You hit their weakness.
We're cruising on this guy. And oh, actually, no. I want to keep the ice coming. Oh, it's already in effect. Then let's go for the fire. Especially when you realize because we keep hitting weaknesses, we can just keep going. Oh, it does stop after a while, but we can prolong our turn over and over. This is why I go for this combo of at least these three.
okay. Let's do this.
And you know what? Let's get rid of all of his stat boosts. And sadly, that's it for... I can't use Blackguard Hammer because I don't have any more turner icons, but a nice Royal Slash. What did he just do? Okay, definitely need to have Juna heal. Haha, your fire did nothing. So I think he made Basilio Berserk. Okay, I think Juna and Basilio are Berserkers. Which is actually kind of frustrating because that means half our attacks are not doing they're gonna waste our attacks if he blocks.
I knew you'd help. You bastard!
Hey, focus up, Basilio.
What was that? That attack.
Giving us weaknesses.
My
Should you make everyone weak to the same thing or something, or just multiple things? If he doesn't get the chance to actually use it, it doesn't mean shit.
Let's work together. Calm down.
Blackguard Hammer.
There's chance to take you out.
Shroud.
I wonder why he says Shroud of all things.
That's your opening, Captain.
Huh.
Basilio's
even
raging.
those souls of
Don't
kings.
just lash at me. Strike, calm down.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have her have some Mog. Even though I don't know how much turns this is gonna... And I keep forgetting they separate it by this. Oh, yeah, this one.
Provisions.
You bastard!
It's okay. We can do this. Come forth, Royal Soul! Not this. I won't hold back!
Alright, Royal Slash, I guess.
Still here?
But we've done a lot of damage to this guy. Ooh. Yeah, now I kind of... Hero's Cry. Huh. Not what I was expecting right now. Well, hopefully he wasted some attack trying to... Nope, he made us all weak to that. So, shit.
So cold.
Wait, broke through the enemy resistance? What just happened?
How could I let myself be cursed?
Are we frostbitten? No, Basilio! Summon Night and Jack Frost, huh?
How could I let myself be cursed?
Someone help her? Not like this.
Take my fullest power.
Help, please. Hang in there.
Well, time to run.
Thanks.
Time for my grand comeback.
I'll pay you back double. Who should I beat down first?
She won't last much longer.
Here I go. Electric shock. iPad.
Get rid of all those buffs.
My strength.
Damn.
Trivial.
The captain's been hit with a hex. If he attacks, he's getting hit
Vitus
too.
power. Hold on.
Alright, I can't use synthesis because it's still.
This is it! A tough one.
Basilia's
Don't
been hit
underestimate
with some
me.
kind of status ailment. That's a bunch of
Nice
guys
blue
in the
dance.
weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now
I shall
they're
do
weak
my
to something
best.
new.
I pray you're ready.
Summon Fairy, even though this might be our last spell.
I'm ready whenever. You better be ready.
Alright, Stormbreaker Axe, come on.
Fourth one.
Let's go.
Royal Slash, finish this. Hey, and it did!
They're down. Right? They have to be. Right?
That'll do.
Boom, ooh. And that's a lot of Hero Leaf to Light. I definitely want to use those up. Oop, oop.
I shall rise to the occasion. I continue.
Excellent.
There's a dog going crazy in the hallway.
Does it seem that I've grown?
Yeah, that feels nice.
Still 69.
Incredible.
You truly did defeat that dragon. From the shadows that lurk in the hearts of heroes bursts forth a power so bright my own was eclipsed. I confess, something you struck a chord with me. You called emotion the world's greatest threat, and blamed heroes for magnifying it. I can almost believe it. The old world's destruction is evidence enough. And yet that is no excuse for people to forsake their autonomy. Fear and anxiety are both part of life. None would argue that still to change the world demands time beyond all reason. True, if we were to beat Luis tomorrow, the hearts and minds of the people are not so easily conquered. All the more reason we have to do it. A person who has faith in tomorrow, who's willing to lead by example, that's what heroes are made of. The true family is the mind. The true enemy is the mind that refuses to see the abstract complexity of the world around them. And yet that is why we strive to push forward. Should you manifest again? Again, regardless of what form you take, we shall be there to put it to the sword. See, so thou shalt march towards fantasy, a destination unknown. So be it. Blaze thy path to an age you have placed your faith in. For now, let us part ways, O worthy heroes. Well, that's that. I must say, I've had it with dragons. You know what I just remembered? There was supposed to be a divine relic that controlled that guy sealed away here too. But the magic required to maintain the seal for the trial of the dragon was already an enormous strain, so we couldn't do that. The heroes combined the power of their legendary weapons into a Magala crystal to forge a staff that could transcend them all. They called it the Merciful King's Scepter, and the king held it for all the land. You cannot mean the royal scepter. Maybe it was entrusted to the first king of Ecronia, and so he called the all-powerful magic flowing from it the royal magic. You speak truly? I know you said you lived for longer than the kingdom itself, but did you really know the first king of Ecronia? Back then, I was all like you, Galka. He would become the king, and I was his guide, his friend. He named me protector of his land and legacy, but so much has happened since then, too much. I'm weary. I think my time is long past due.
Impressive.
Thou hast subdued the final dragon. Pursuant to the progenitor king, here I shall bestow upon thee the power deemed forbidden. The Magala the sealed dragon, counterpart to the royal scepter, and the whole of the Magala that dwells within mine own body shall be imbued in thy beloved sword. With this eternal land, Econia may once more be blessed by the brilliance of a hero king. Dragon's Legacy.
Wait!
I feel like that's the sword we were already wielding. Wait, by the whole of your Mongol, you mean? The land grows verdant and the people prosper. I have found you, O heroes, worthy of the legacy that was entrusted to me. I mean, what else could I hope to achieve? I think I've earned this. I mean, she definitely looks like she's fading. You needn't look so lonely, Galka. We'll stand by your side. For a fairy to speak with the warmth of plenty of a person as you do is proof that you're an invaluable friend to him. I mean, we maxed out our link. And I have a friend I'd very much like to see again, too. They called him merciful. True enough, but he was also naive. Too soft and too giving for his own good. And oh, how I've missed him. Well, from here, the future of this world is clay in your hands, to build or destroy. Regardless of the outcome, thou dost swear to realize the ideals in thy heart, to ensure they do not remain ephemeral fantasies, but manifest into reality. I swear it. I swear it. I feel like he should have said I swear it instead of course. Full glad I am of your unwavering resolve. I also feel like this should have been voiced. But for real, I'm so glad we met. Thanks, kid. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined we'd consort with someone who knew the first king, much less inherit their power. And yet to accept such a fate is a mark of true royalty. A voice echoes in my head. Thy display of grace and gallantry as you battled your shadow. See, I told you it was our shadow, was magnificent. Thou art ready to vanquish the foes of destruction. Go then, to become a true king, as travel fearlessly chasing the unknown.
We should go.
Let's get going, Will. Now that you've come this far, there's nothing you can't face. Trial of the Dragon, Essence of Power. And there we go. Just want to see something. No, I definitely wasn't wearing it. Damn. Well, now I've got it. The Dragon's Legacy. I wonder why we didn't have it. Did it not carry over in New Game? It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark, so we should call it a day and head back. Let's return to town. Should we head back to the city and have a nice dinner? Let's leave. Okay, let's get going. Go get something tasty with the rest of the group. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern. Hate to state the obvious, but we've already accomplished a whole hell of a lot, haven't we? You may as well already be wearing the crown. Obviously not, it's an understatement. As far as I'm concerned, only a fool would deny his qualifications for the job now. He possesses not only martial might, but the strength of heart. Those are the qualities that make him a most impressive leader. I'm sure we'll take Luis down, but that's only the beginning. So let's give it our all.
The deadline is...
In 13 days we got left, we need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking down Luis's stronghold if we can't regain their support. For to challenge Luis, we'll have to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can manage. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our power there. I imagine you all must be as tired as I am. Perhaps after our meal would be a good time to adjourn. I say we've earned our rest today. Good job. I relax with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 13 days remain.
Timbrigia sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling. Your exploits have reached my ears and sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
Shall we?
Alright. Now, we have one more quest we're going to do, but it's going to be a lot less eventful than the Trial of the Dragons.
Okay. What's the
Route map. So we went to this... Now, how far do I fly then? We went to this dungeon earlier, and... Well, I did try to see if we could get... Oh, no, not there. That's not what I was looking for.
Up for the challenge, eh?
No. That's what I'm talking about. Word has it the legendary sword sealed away in this mountain. Stories like that really get the mind racing, eh? Do they, though? Most legends end up nothing more than tall tales in the end. Have a little faith, Lady Juna. A desolate mountain like this, you know there's treasure up there somewhere. We've been through there already. By the way, I think we could have gotten some more information about this place from the Albury informant, but if you don't need it, then let's go. We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
And just like last time, I'm going to continue giving Yufa more mana. Well, I know I was giving Juna beforehand. I feel like Yufa, and that is not the lounge. Yufa's the one who's been running out of mana. And that's not what I meant to read. And I'm not going to read this again, but time to pray, because we've seen it, so. Yufa? To the Dragon God. Sometimes you just forget to press X. Turn the group with Galca.
Far to the north of Altabury, Mount Volcano rises through the molten ash of its own making. Magla crystals are swallowed by the lava, and a malevolent heat scorches the air. Conditions only hideous monsters could find alluring. Or perhaps the monsters are not the only ones. Defying reason, the party descends into the maw of the pyre.
So this is the volcano where that legendary weapon is said to rest. Whew, hella hike to get here. This place has some rather somber atmosphere. Still, that sword has got to be here. I feel like something big is going to happen here.
Fine.
Pray tell, what makes you say that? We've come to simply fulfill a request, no more, no less. Yeah, we already did the major event that happens here. Don't mind them, Haltenberg. Those two are just pretty deep into this one. Sounds like it'll be fun. Let us begin our search for the legendary weapon. At least she's having more fun last time that she was here. I feel like this must remind you that we cannot be sure of what awaits us in this place. Stay on your guard. Lead the way, Will. I wonder if we collected this quest at the same time as the other one, what would happen? Ooh, there you are. Glad I caught up with you. When I heard you lot were coming, I rushed here right away. Just couldn't keep still. This place is like my backyard. Back garden. You know? Don't be afraid to rely on me. Okay, well, bam.
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today. Right? Everything ready? Let's go in. Alright, let's go. God. I remember when I first tried to do this quest, I got so lost and confused because I kept going over and over. I could not find it. Like, I checked every path, nothing. Probably was a good way to grind XP, but I got so lost and frustrated. Now I actually know where the hell I'm going.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Well, generally. I mean, I'm not going to remember exactly where I need to go, but I do remember the general path I have to take. And I just ran back to the entrance.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Come on! Let's push through!
Very impressive.
Marvelous.
We cannot avoid this
Shit.
fight.
Just need to remember exactly how to get back to that room. But once I get back to that room, I'll be able to bring us back.
How's that?
to where we need to go.
Such an elegant fighter. That's all of them. Yes.
Try to warp, but I got you down. Because I'm almost positive I remember I had to go up. Nope, it wasn't here. Although I feel like where I am is not going to bring me where I need either, so back up the stairs, or the ladder. I feel like I went that way last time and didn't lead me to where I need to go. So I think that's why I'm getting bothered. This place is a little confusing, I'll admit. But I know what I just need to find. It's just the problem, I'm trying to find something and I'm not seeing. I think it's actually up there. Or maybe let's check this one, actually. Nope, that's a dump down. I don't think that's what we need, because I know, if I remember correctly, it was climbing up where we went. We needed to go. Nope, that just brings me right down here, so let's explore some more. In the worst case, we're getting lost and searching around. We'll get some XP more and grind up. And if I remember correctly, it should actually be up one of these paths.
We've been spotted. On your guard.
And killed my way through.
Enemies have discovered us.
I have no idea why he swings like that with a trail of fire behind him. Da-da-da-no. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. We're getting somewhere.
This is amazing.
Whoa! Now that's what I call treasure.
Now we go across this way, and I mean, we have to open it, right?
Whoa, how exciting.
Rusty greatsword. What's to do with that rusty stick? Pretty sure it's a sword, actually. Hard to tell through all the rust. Is this really the legendary weapon, this hunk of junk? Anything that came from the War King's era would be pretty deteriorated, and certainly would look antique. The men from the Grand Trad weapon shop ought to obtain this. Shall we deliver it? Indeed, we should. Will, you'll see to that, correct? Now let's find our way back into this dungeon. We did what we came for. There's no reason to go all the way to the end because we already participated in that. But yeah, that was the whole thing that was tripping me up. I had to go to the goddamn side and never realized it. It's going to be night soon. Should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town immediately. Should we head back to the city and have a nice dinner, or let's leave? Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. I think I'll go home and have dinner, too. If anything happens, I'll rush to your side. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern. So we actually got our hands on the legendary greatsword. If I'm being completely honest, I never thought we'd find the thing. Assuming this rusted stick we pulled from the volcano really is it. Hardly seems like a legendary weapon. By the time you polish the steel back into shape, you'll have a legendary butter knife. Oh, but are you a smith now, young noble? We ought to deliver this before long, regardless of our comrades' absurd assumptions. Absurd. In 12 days we got left. We need to bring the kingdom back to our side. We won't very well be taking Luis' stronghold if we regain their support. For you to challenge Luis, to hone our magic and abilities as much as we can. Perhaps we should make use of the Colosseum and stretch the limits of our power there. I, for one, to beat. I just want to scarf this down and get me beauty sleep. See, we earned a rest today. Good job. Relax with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king.
1, 2,
12
3,
days remain.
4, 5, 6. So many days left. Seems Barden and sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling. I wish I could do more, but for now, we will have to do. Stay safe. Well, how many of those days do we actually have anything we're still planning to do? We're a lot stronger than we were before, but I wonder how we'll fare against Luis. Why not try visiting the Colosseum in Brawlhaven to test your strength? Well, go do that. Don't worry, we've been doing that. But first, let's go turn in this quest. Sword, actually. You know, actually, you should check on the map if I'm even in the right spot for that. Sword.
Hello.
That look on your face. Tell me, have you found it? Here you go. Over the rusty greatsword of the men. It's rusty, but you can see the splendor of the design beneath. Stay right here. I must polish this. Wow, it's so shiny now and so ornate. So this is the legendary greatsword? Actually, no. Judging by the ornaments, this was created well after the War King's time. It's something else entirely. I think in the end, the legendary greatsword is perhaps another myth, and I wasted 10 years of my life searching for it. My parents would no doubt laugh if they could see me now. If you just stayed home and tended the fields, you would have been a happier man, they'd say. It's probably time to give up on my dream, isn't it? I should head back home. It's too early to give up.
Right?
I mean, who knows? The world's a big place, and the sword could still be out there somewhere. Maybe we'll stumble on it. I feel like the legendary greatsword is the sword we're wielding. Come to think of it, you're not so different from the War King. He had a mysterious power to move hearts, and his efforts changed the world. Here, someone's doing the same thing, standing right before me. Perhaps a legendary sword isn't so far-fetched after all. Thank you, Will. You've given me the hope that the legendary greatsword is still out there somewhere. But first off, I'm due for a trip home, and then when I saved enough money, my journey will resume. Oh, and I promise you a reward. Please, don't be modest. It's yours.
Mission accomplished.
The Edge of Glory. Legendary greatsword. We got it. But, no, I should say, the legendary greatsword? Question mark. The wisdom of home become my strength. Beloved greatsword. It's no legend, but it should serve you well in battle. We just need just what we need on a journey like ours, wouldn't you say? You say you're on a journey too, Perhaps maybe one day you really will stumble on the legendary greatsword. If you do, I hope you'll come to show it to me. In the meantime, I'm in your corner, O future king.
What now?
Now let's see, since it's Stroll who would be wielding it. Nope, I guess he can't get anything better. Because Will already is maxed out with his. Also, that just kind of reminds me again, how many leaves do we have? Ooh, 97, so we should probably start leveling something. I actually might just take the time today to make sure I get, before the end of this playthrough, to get Will all the way to, make sure his archetypes are all the way to 100 on his list. Especially, I think, because we only have so many left.
New skills, new possibilities.
Yeah, since my goal is just to get 100, that's the only reason here for all this. That reminds me, did I ever make sure Bastilio is a Royal Berserker?
I found new power.
Fighting's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Our luck is increased by 4. Now what else do we have? Okay, that looks like is everything, so... And just because I want actually since we're going to the archetypes anyways... Alright, then what do I have left? Alright, so I have Masked Dancer. Study. The Masked Dancer. This is the archetype you sense from Juno's way of life. Heroic embodiment is that of the prodigious talent, who takes on the aspirations and dreams, conveying them through phantasmal arts to light the world. 8,250 Mog is required to channel the masked dancer for the first time. Do you wish to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek. Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a masked dancer. I'm always on that. Drink out me hearties. I hear the voices that pass to your soul. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to face thy own weakness, though inner weakness, and unleash thy latent potential, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the masked dancer. So this is the power of the masked dancer. If I use my mask effectively, I can adapt to any battle. I will face my fears and my own heart as well.
New skills.
We've got another one. We're not equipping anything from that. Oh, I can't do everything for that one. No, yeah, we're making our way through. Oh, wait, we did have night? You know, let's see if we can max out what we have, then we'll work about more. Why couldn't I find night earlier? Did I actually... Well, first I still didn't do what I was going to do with Bastilio. Royal Berserker. No, I didn't get to do much with that. That's why he's the only one who hasn't. Alright, well...
I see.
Oh no, I never studied Knight.
Fascinating.
The Knight. This is the archetype you sense from Holtenberg's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the noble protector who stakes their pride on their ability to prevent their charges from taking harm. 750 Mog is required to channel the Knight for the first time. Do you wish to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. And so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a Knight. The voice of past hero souls, O worthy heart who tempers anxiety in his strength. Thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Knight. So this is the power of the Knight's soul. I will protect what is precious to me with all I have, for an ideal world. The Knight archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes into the main menu.
Good.
All right. With that, let's go use some hero Leafs of Light. Where is the Knight?
I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Because I want to see what happens when you actually get them to 100 and max out what they've got.
I'm still getting stronger.
Plus, you know the stat boosts are nice.
I found new power.
That's it for Knight. Protagonist's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist's endurance increased by 2. Now, Mask Dancer.
New skills, new possibilities.
Level.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Come on, come on. Until we've reached 0 on these guys.
I found new power.
Boom. The protagonist's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist's magic increased by 3. Okay, archetype stamina. He's at 67%. Not bad. Now let's do... Oh, we could actually max Ninja, but let's do... Actually, you know what? Ninja, just to clear out more of the list.
Fascinating.
The Ninja. This is the archetype you sense from Heismay's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite knave. A shadow who pulls the strings of justice, learning enemies' secrets, and striking at all their weaknesses. 22,500 Mog is required to channel the Ninja for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek. So be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an elite thief. Hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou prepare to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief. So this is the power of the ninja's soul. I shall become the shadow myself in order to master this power. I will not lose myself to pride. So that's all reflected within my vision are saved. Huh, I see. Well, I see the number of archetypes you have studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. More jeweled rolls. Still not doing that. And just so we have one more, the Persona Master.
Fascinating.
The Persona Master. This is the archetype you sense from Juno's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite dancer, elite talent, a dancer with strength beyond its mask and its abilities to give opponents new weak points in the ever-shifting rhythm. 28,500 Mog is required to channel the Persona Master. Yes, please. For the first time, do you want to awaken it? Yes, please.
I'm counting on you.
That is the power I seek. Then so be it. By shared resolve and honor creed, take new form as the elite masked dancer. The voice of past hero souls. Worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. Thou art prepared to face things thy own inner weakness and unleash thy latest latent potential. I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the masked dancer. So this is the power of the Persona Master's soul. With this power I will become the wild card. I will turn my heart into my strength with a power that passed from generation to generation. God, I wonder when they're going to give us Persona 6, especially Metaphor so gives me a Persona feel. The Persona Master archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Oh, now we're at 72%. It's not going to cost us a lot, but let's do what we can for.
New skills, new possibilities.
And you know what, since we have these as well.
I found new power.
Doesn't max out the one we already started working on.
New skills, new
Boom.
possibilities.
Protected Mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protected Magic increased by 4. Alright, since now that's all done,
All right.
we really are going to go to the Coliseum. Port Brawlhaven. The Coliseum. Going to celebrate? Okay, let's do it. You're here. This desk is from the ranked lead. Your current rank is Gold 2. Do you wish to hear about your opponent for the next rank? Let's hear it. Here we are at Gold 2 with another weapons-only battle. Run around the Coliseum by yourself and use your own strength to defeat Kodatsu and Ligori. Both of them deal some pretty hefty blows, and I mean hefty. Take even one hit and it's lights out forever. That's a lie. So even one blow is fatal, and both are going to be attacking you at once. You can't afford to be anything but defensive on this one. With all that left is the fight. Go and show us what you've got. If I take it on this fight, my courage will probably increase. Now then, are you ready? Let's rumble.
Come on.
Our challenger Will is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages and fight! Defeat all the enemies without getting hit. Oh, I guess I have to not get a hit.
Hey, good one. That was well done. Ice on the money.
A brilliant bang-on blow by our challenger Will. Magnificent work. All the monsters have been annihilated.
Bravo!
Brilliant, absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. You've risen through the ranks, it's been a long road, but here you arrive at Gold 1. If you win the next match, you'll receive a special reward. There's more fighting ahead of you, but here's a reward for this time. Go on, it's yours. Ooh, 10 hero roots. The audience was really riled up. You did great job fighting with all those eyes on you. I got through the ranked matches, and I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage. The courage I've honed will become my strength. More Mog. That's something I actually like that a metaphor does outside of like the personas. Our stats are royal virtue stats are all maxed out, but we still get something. The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm as I took a break with the team. Yeah, rank doesn't go up though. Back to the Hush Honeybee Inn. Now we're actually going to go to Albury for this part. And I think it's supposed to be the lower. Going to tell her, okay, let's do it.
You little bastard.
If I remember correctly, what we need is right around here. Apparently there's hot springs here. This must be the bathing spot UFO was talking about. Water that melts away your anxiety. Hey, what happened? When that happens, we usually get mad. What do you say? You want to get in? I like to soak for a bit. Alright, I'll be waiting here, so take your time. Maybe the terrible sky scared everyone else away, but there is no guests here. I could probably take a relaxing bath like this. The soothing heat from the water radiates into the very core of my body. I'm starting to tremble. What should I do? Find a cooler spot? I should move over to a spot where the temperature is a little more comfortable. The warm water feels good. The whole of my being. My soul outward feels like it's been rejuvenated by the heat of the bath. I notice a plant-like object floating by me in the water. Hero's fruit. Oh, that's right. That merchant in Albury asked me to bottle up some of the hot springs water. I feel totally rejuvenated, and I obtained some Mog that had melted into the water. Don't ask how that works. But we'll take the Mog. I should meet up with Galk and the others and return to the others.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 11 days remain.
11 days.
We have to. All right.
Now let's go to Albury to turn in this quest. And there's no fast travel there. Go and tell her, okay, let's do it. No matter, we can always get farther with our sword. Surfing.
All right then.
I see a certain glow about you. I take it you've gone to the hot springs. Have you brought the water? It's in this vial. Then allow me to take it off your hands. And if may I ask, how was hot springs? Nice and cozy. Water and heart being true conus. It's just a perfect seal of approval. Now, what I have to do is reproduce this prince-infused water. We all heard that, right? I've done it. My perfect bath salts are now complete. What's this about a seal of approval? And what do you mean, reproduce the water? Well, making bath salts is my business, you see, and what better way to sell products than to say they've satisfied even His Highness? So you just want to use them for advertising. That's what this was about? You're the worst. Wait, I apologize for not discussing my intentions, but I'm not lying about being your supporter. Today, the people of this country are chilled to the bone. With these humble bath salts, I hope I might restore a modicum of warmth to their hearts. Of course, they're just bath salts. They won't stop wars or change hearts. True warmth only will come when we are a prosperous, peaceful country. That's why I wanted to use a blend approved by you. You're the one striving to bring the warmth back to our country, after all. Well, it does seem like she gets her values. What do you think? I guess it might be alright to give her your seal phone. As long as I get my cut. Why, of course. Please accept this token of my appreciation. And this is well, please. I've heard so much about your reputation, your good works, and I could offer you no less. It would be my distinct honor if these funds help ease your future endeavors.
Mission accomplished.
Please take this as well. It's swollen in insects, but it's the most fine sheen to it. I'm sure it's valuable somehow. Gold beetle. Gold beetle, huh? Sure, we'll take that. Thanks. Of course. Surely these salts deserve a proper name to convey the depths and strength of your faith in them. So God, I call them the Prince's Serene Embrace. No comment. This picture. Would you like to smell as though His Highness himself is holding you in his arms? Please rethink this. I will not. It's possibly perfect name. No. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. With your support behind this, Your Highness, these bath salts will no doubt be a smash hit. I'm going to search this product to the general store in town right away. You don't have to realize, though, she's going to run out of them as well pretty quick. I was able to get them sold without problem. Now then, please take this opportunity to purchase someone yourself, Your Highness.
Just lime.
While I wait for you to create this truly warm country of our dreams, I will do my best to make sure everyone's nice and cozy. Cool, do your best. How did it end up like this? Weird and creepy. That's all I can say.
Alright, where to?
Alright, let's go to the Coliseum and kill something, because I need to kill something. Going to bar? Okay, let's do it. You here, this dusting for the ranked league. You finally climbed your way to Gold 1. Do you want to hear about your final opponent? Let's hear it. Now then, for your final opponent, I'll be completely honest with you here. It's a fearsome monster whose name no one knows. A strange gent brought in one night and said he's giving up to the Coliseum. He said he wanted to test it, so see how it fights. Mysterious monster brought in by a mysterious patron. Since when are we allowed to bring in our own opponents? With that, all that's left is the fight. Now go show us what you got. If I take on this fight, my courage will probably increase. If you win this battle, you'll get a special reward. Think you're ready? Let's rumble. Now hold on, isn't that a human over there? No way it's not. Are they serious? Does the audience not see this? We better win or there's going to be a tragedy here. Our challenger Will faces his greatest photo yet. Let's make it one for the ages and fight!
Let's show him what we can do.
Well, since it's a human, Royal Slash.
I've got just that. Watch me.
Ice Blue Dance.
Sting. Great job, Judah.
Everyone is counting on me. I can do this.
And a nice Summon Fairy.
We'll put all on the line.
Stay insane in a fight? Not all awesome souls. Do your thing. Follow my lead. You better be ready.
Wanton Destruction.
Judah left him wide open.
So come forth, Royal Soul! No, let's go!
Royal Slash again.
Magic seeds!
Just realized I should have gone, whatchamacallit. For, whatever. I should have done Hero Scry, but we're gonna win this anyways.
Even my strength will be needed. I pray you're ready.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
With a one-ton destruction.
Beat him down, Facilio.
I walk a royal path.
And a nice royal slash to hopefully finish this.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
All the level ups and more hero leaves of light, but we're not going to do anything with that right now.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Huh? I have... Oh. Power. I am most certainly...
Feels like I'm making progress.
Bravo!
Brilliant. Absolutely smashing fight you showed us there. The audience loved every moment. We finally have a challenger who made it to Gold 1. I'm shaking here, but first, the reward you were promised. The Gambler's Manual. Here's a little something on the house. We do love it to make sure your combatants know... We do love to make sure our combatants know that they're appreciated. The Overlord Sash. Did you notice the enemy was a human? The opponent had been anyone else but Will. I'd hate to think of what could have happened. Human, haha, your jokes are gold tier. Human, haha, there's no way someone would bring a human to the call. Wait, are you serious? Do we look like we're lying? So who brought that thing? You said someone donated, didn't you? I don't know. He showed up out of the blue one night. He covered his faith in cloth, and I couldn't even tell what tribe he was. All he said was that he'd like to give the Colosseum a monster and incredible power, the likes which no one had ever seen. Then he left. I don't know, a single soul who could cage and control a human like that. But without clues, it's a dead end. Oh, I'm so sorry. No thing is a free lunch, is there? Damn it all. I promise we'll never fall for that one again, I swear. None of us were expecting a fight like that, but we still managed to defeat it. I feel like taking the challenge has improved my courage, and the courage I've honed will become my strength. Yep. More Mog. Anyway, right? It was a bit touch and go, but you've dominated Gold Tier. Finally, we'll be having you take on a truly decisive battle. Your opponent will be the Colosseum's most powerful beast, the Goopatron. Its strength is incomparable to the Goopatrons you fight elsewhere. You have to take it down quickly like you did in the certification battle. For a match to go down in Colosseum history. I can't wait.
Let's give it our all.
And we'll take that on tomorrow.
Clock's ticking.
Well, it's got to be better than facing a human, but they wouldn't throw anything but their heaviest hitter at us this late in the game. Let's gear up and get ready to smash this thing. You're already an amazing warrior. You got this. I left the Coliseum, the crowd still cheering with feverish enthusiasm, and I took a break with the team. Back to the Hush Honeybee Inn.
All right then. Where to?
And since I don't know what else to do at night right now, we're gonna go to an opera.
Let's go.
You're in opera? Okay, let's do it. Sword. This is the Opera House. They have 5 plays in rotation, but I'm sure they're all basically just Sanctus propaganda. Anything that sounds like a good time? The Prince's Predicament. This play's called The Prince's Predicament. It's about a clever suitor who wins over a fussy princess. I wonder what he could have said or done to provoke the princess to opening up a bit. Must take someone pretty clever to reach a hardened heart. If I watch this play, my wisdom might broaden. Feel confident in my wisdom, and maybe there's more to be gained too. Mission cost 1,500 read. Let's find seats.
Well,
Okay, let's head in.
all right.
This play, The Princess Predicament, is about a man who courts a notorious princess who starves off would-be suitors with impossible riddles. If you truly seek my hand in marriage, then you must prove your devotion by counting all the stars in the night sky. If that's what my lady desires, now look here at this sheet of paper. It's completely black. I have illustrated all the stars in the sky. This is my answer.
Real.
Is that a fair response? I guess the princess did ask for the impossible, so they're both on the same level. I give in. I never did believe you could solve all 100 of my riddles. How did he deal with that? Then, my dearest princess, will you do me the honor of accepting my offer of marriage? Before I acquiesce, I have but one final question. From whence did you attain such wisdom? I lost my parents at a young age and was raised by the church. I owe all I know and all that I am to the teachings of sanctism. Remember, this is sanctism's propaganda, so ugh. And so, the guidance of the church and the power of love, the man who won the princess's heart. And gonna give this play a terrible, dumb, stupid, idiotic, and nothing. I don't know if I needed all the sanctus preaching, but the way the man used his wisdom to overcome all 100 riddles was still pretty amazing. And bearing witness to how the man made clever use of his knowledge, I felt like my own wisdom improved. Actually, I feel like that scene from, what was it, Billy Madison, where the guy said that is the dumbest thing he's ever heard, and we all feel stupid for hearing that, and God rest your soul. The wisdom I've honed will become my strength. So we made our way back to meet the others. Galka and I discussed our thoughts on the play.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 10 days remain.
Learn the word trust from Vegeta. Path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely.
Come on.
There's still that final fight left for the ranked league at the Coliseum in Braillehaven. Last one, is it? They wouldn't save it for last if it weren't tough, but I bet we could handle it. I say we go. We've got plenty of expenses coming up, so I wouldn't mind earning a nice payout. Not my usual type of performance, but I'll participate all the same. I shall give it my best as well.
We need to go. Alright then.
And not sure what I'm looking for here. Braillehaven. The Coliseum. Okay, let's do it. Welcome back here. You must be here to take on that final challenge. You're ready up for it? As I told you, your final opponent is going to be a Galatoron. It's the strongest opponent we've got at the Coliseum, and many haven't survived to tell the tale of facing it. You'll have to defeat this Galatron quickly. Not only are the two of you fairly matched, if you let the fight drag on, it's going to be a real nightmare for both of you, so you'll need to end it quickly. I'm sure you can take it down without breaking a sweat, though. Your glorious record thus far all but proves you can. Now then, hero of the Coliseum, are you ready to fight? The crowd's eagerly waiting you in there. Bring it on. Got it. I'll go round everyone up, but don't die out there. Show us what the legends are made of. God, this feels more intense than any other fight we've gotten. We're actually walking into the arena. No words, just the fight.
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
I won't hold back. I'm all prepared.
Ooh, wild boar. Let's go.
Come on!
You hit their weakness.
Damn.
You're on it, Captain.
Ice blue dance.
Weak spot. Great job, Judah. Now
Here I
we
go.
something new.
I shall put all on the line.
Hee-ho!
You hit their weakness.
Actually, I wonder. Nah.
It's up to
Severe, maybe this will be enough to do it.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Do we win it with a trip to Crit City? An unskilled triumph. Ooh,
Power can be so intoxicating.
he's not wrong. But still he gets a chance to do some leveling. I really should actually make it so his royal archetype is maxed out. The Gutron has finally been defeated. In a matter of moments, you're an undeniable legend. You really did it. Today's fight will be carved into the history of the Refantazio Coliseum. You'll be the king of this place. Mate, I'm gonna be the king. Now imagine what we'd get pulled into when we signed up for this ranked league thing. We even got a human thrown into the mix. Oh, yes. I'm still very sorry, but if you wouldn't mind keeping that to yourselves, I truly am grateful to you. You did so much more than get the audience cheering. There's a whole new air of excitement to this place. If you don't mind my saying, before you came along, the Coliseum was, well, let's say it was mostly the type who would enjoy the sport of watching a Gilotron rip people to shreds. But when you showed up and started winning your way up the ranks at that, you restored some dignity to this place. People came to watch a true warrior fight, and they left inspired by your bravery. We could never imagine that not so long ago. Aw, you really are pouring your heart out there. You got me there. I'm not one to get all weepy and ramble on. But there's no one in the Coliseum who could stand against you. And I don't think there's anyone more deserving of the crown. I won every match in the ranked league. It's apparent you had a good impact in the Coliseum too. Well, I guess we should hit the road. Let's fight just like we did here until the very end. You good with that, oh king of the Coliseum? Next, the Hush Honeybee Inn. And unfortunately, since there's not really much more we can do at night right now, back to go see a shitty play. Going to teleport? Okay, let's do it.
It's too much to take.
You little
Let's see.
Is this the Opera House? They have 5 plays in rotation, but I'm sure they're all basically Sanctus propaganda and shit. Anything to sound like a good time? The Fairy's Reward. This play's called The Fairy's Reward. It's about a young man who saves a fairy. I mean, I already like the protagonist based on the title alone. I'm sure it'll be a nice feel-good story. Have you seen the other 2 plays? If I watch this, my tolerance should increase. I feel confidence in my tolerance, but maybe there's more to be gained too. Mission costs 1,500 rev. Reeve, what do you say? Let's find seats.
Well then.
Okay, let's head in.
All right.
The Fairy's Reward is a play that apparently is about a kind-hearted young man who meets a fairy. Oh dear fairy, your wing is hurt, is it not? Let me tend the wound and bandage it up. Closer, closer. My thoughts turn to that fairy. I wonder if she's able to return to her hometown. Oh, and knock at the door. Whomever would it be at this late hour? Apologies for the intrusion, sir, but would you happen to have a room to let? In return, I offer you the beautiful fabrics that I will weave. My, you are ever so beautiful, and you promised me gifts as well? Of course you are welcome here, as long as you desire. Well, he's letting a complete stranger at his house. Letting a complete stranger stay at his house. I can't tell if he's good-natured or just naive. Sir, you have broken my one request, which was not to enter the room where I was weaving. Pursue, you are a fairy. Oh my. Was all this done as remuneration for the aid I offered before? With my true nature now known, I can stay here no longer. I bid you farewell, good sir. These possessions mean nothing without you here. Following the teachings of sanctism, I shall distribute these fabrics to the people. That was dumb. And so the young man who did not discriminate against the fairies was alleviated to sainthood. I mean, I guess what he did was admirable, but you don't need to be religious to be nice to fairies. I mean, that had nothing to do with sanctism. And let's all remember, the sanctists have been very racist lately. Don't forget what Forden did. Inspired by the man's selfless goodwill, I felt my own tolerance grows. I will say, this is out of all the 3 plays we've seen, this is the least dumb. The tolerance I've honed become my strength. But I understand, they're all propaganda anyways, but still, ugh. We made our way back to meet the others. Galk and I discuss our thoughts on the play. 9 days. And here's the thing, I don't know what we're going to do with those 9 days. There's a letter and a package from Barden. I wish I could do more, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe.
That means. All right, then.
Okay, let's see something. Can we even go to the Coliseum? And I'm in the wrong place for that. If we try to do the ranked matches in the Coliseum again, I wonder what happens.
Let's go.
Going to Suburb? Okay, let's do it. I'm just gonna do my own. Just at this rate. You come and challenge the rank league again? Apologies, but we have no more opponents for you to face. All that's left is for you to become king and make this Coliseum even more thrilling. Afraid that will have to do. Alright, since I got nothing, I'm actually going to take a sec to look something up. no. I wanted to see if I can buy them, but I can't find any to buy.
Where to? Where to?
Fuck, Royal Capital. Let's just go and explore towns or something, I don't know. Man, I just want to get on my Gauntlet Runner.
Alright then. Let's go.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Route map. Because I got shit. Man, how do I fly her then? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anywhere else we can go. No, there's no quests, no.
That's that then.
We could rest there, I think.
That's where you
Fuck.
want to go.
That's the thing. They sell some extravagant stuff. It's right on the main road, so we can get there by land. We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight? But of course, as long as you don't dilly-dally. That is, let's go. That is, then it's settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even while on the road.
What to pick?
It's not so that I'm not reading this again.
Well then.
Yufa? Since Yufa just seems to be running out of mana the most, likely she's the one getting the boost.
View is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
I must say, this village is unusually lively. There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me. It feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord. Well, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? There's been a strange odor in the Gauntlet Runner I'd like to combat. I say, are you accusing my Gauntlet Runner of being stinky? It's not your Gauntlet Runner. See a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl. Alright, let's see. What can we... Nope. Unless... Yeah, no. Came here for nothing.
Now then.
No, I guess let's make some money and then leave. Done with your business here? Let's go back to base. You're gonna use the teleportation metric? Okay, let's go and let's do that. Look at that, should only be in.
Alright then. Where to?
I'll once again try to look into that. Nah, looks like you can't. I got nothing. I guess I'll be ready for another play.
Where to?
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
There's too much to take.
You little idiot peasant.
Let's see.
Supper House? Well, we've seen this already, but... The King and the Knights of the Dinner Table. That just sounds stupid. This one, The King and the Knights of the Dinner Table. It's about a king who slayed an evil dragon and the knights who served him. Ooh, an action play. How about it? Up for some unapologetic swashbuckling? If I watch this play, my courage should increase. Be confident in my courage, and maybe there's more to be gained too. It's the same price as always.
Love it.
Okay, let's head in.
Whoa.
King and the Knights of the Dinner Table. It's apparently about a king who slayed an evil dragon and the knights who served him. We not but drink or feast for 3 days and nights. We destined to meet our end in such an ignoble manner. My liege, a mushroom over yonder. 'Tis another cruel twist of fate, as its speckled dress betrays its poisonous nature. Alas, is not fit to be eaten. I wager my life against the potency of this poison. I fear not the outcome, for I am under the protection of our Lord God. Wow, these knights are risking their lives all to make sure the king can eat. At long last, we have vanquished the evil dragon. What a succulent fatty tail it has, to eat or not to eat. That is the question. You know, for the Hamlet references, that is not... The point isn't the to be or not to be. There's more to that sentence, you know? That's not what it actually means. It's to die or not die, but, We've seen this sanctum propaganda as just pure shit. What a succulent fatty little tail it has to eat, or not. I don't know, I'm reading that again. Wait, dragon's flesh harbors a poison most foul. Its delicious, the favor is divine. The poison was ineffective against the knights, who had been blessed by the Sanctus Church. The new was made a safe, triumphant return to the capital. Pretty sure Sanctum isn't going to make you immune to poison. The story's true. The knight was probably just lucky. For witnessing the knight's bravery, it felt like my own courage improved. Again, I feel like my courage should be decreased for that. It's become my strength, the courage I've honed. We made our way back to meet the others. Galk and I discussed our thoughts on the play. Yeah, I will admit, I do agree when I've heard people say, well, I like the 30 days before the end. It seemed Virginia sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling, but you do run out of things to do. It's no great sum. I hope it helps. Do try not to die. Like, I've already maxed out all the links. And everything.
All right, then. Where to?
I guess to the Gauntlet Runner. Let's find another. Let's go to another town and try doing another shop.
Okay, what's the plan?
Route map.
Now then.
Now how far do I fly her?
But which one? But which one? But which one?
Yo.
That's where you want to go.
That tomb.
We could
Come
replenish
on. It said the village is frequented by traders for their specialty goods. It couldn't hurt to visit. We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go. Then it's settled. I would behoove us all to prepare ourselves. Meanwhile, us on the road.
What to pick?
In the lounge again.
What do you want?
I know there's probably other things I can do. I just keep doing this because I want to make sure my characters can last in the fights. Especially, you see, I don't buy items a lot. The group.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
As ever, it is a calm, peaceful place like this village. That's its charm, isn't it? D, let's take this time to relax and stretch our wings a bit, shall we?
Okay, then.
Stop by the shop since we're already here. Damn. Oh, I was wrong. Are you done with your business here? Let's go back to base. Can you use teleportation magic? Okay, let's go. Let's do that. Damn, maybe I was wrong. There really is no town that sells. I swear I found a town that's sold it. Sold something. Back to the Hush Honeybee Inn.
All right then. Where to?
And now we're gonna, I guess, go back to the opera again. I feel bad I'm spending all this money there, but eh.
It's too much to take.
You idiot.
Let's see.
This is the opera house. There's 5 plays. The Kirchheen Maiden. This opera is the Kirchheen Maiden. It's about a girl who was mistreated by her family, but somehow ended up becoming the queen. She started from the bottom, yet somehow ended up royalty. Seems like a story for people who dream big. We might improve our imagination, but eh. Spend the money.
Love it.
Okay, let's head in. From what I've heard, the Kirchheen Maiden tells the story about a girl who's treated poorly by her family, but somehow becomes the queen of a kingdom. You attending the ball, ha, a shabby girl like you would only embarrass yourself. Know your place and do what you do best. Don your ugly little kerchief and clean up our mess. Oh, woe is me. I know I could win the prince's heart. If only I might meet him. I only need a dress and shoes for the ball. Oh, please, God, hear my plea. Powith's daughter, the church has taken notice of your consistent donations. Thus I bestow upon thee a dress whose beauty only matched by the purity of your spirit. She's definitely devoted, but she's not very modest, is she? Oh, beautiful maiden, would you honor me with a dance? Oh no, the only dance partner I have ever had is a broom. With little aid, I'm sure I would be most grateful. But oh God, just one more thing. My Powith's daughter, God acknowledges your dedication to prayer. Thus I bestow upon you a talent for dancing. Your grace shall only be matched by your devotion. Oh, are you not only easy on the eyes, but light on your feet as well? Was destiny that we meet. Please be my queen. So the compassionate, pious maiden married the prince and lived happily ever after. What? Pretty sure God did all the work there. Whatever, maybe the lesson is to believe anything is possible? Yeah, I don't think I'd pray to God for all not for that. Seeing the maiden maintain her determination in the face of adversity, I feel that my own imagination has increased.
All right.
The imagination of home will become my strength. So we made our way back to meet the others. Galka and I discussed our thoughts on the play.
The hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 7 days remain.
Damn. Seems Brigida sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling. Your exploits have reached my ears and sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Oh, I got back the money I just spent on that play.
We should hurry.
Let's see.
We're going to get stronger. Our best bet is to head into the wilds and find ourselves a deep, dank labyrinth. Or maybe just use the Gauntlet Runner's facilities. Anything else? Check requests. There's a woman staying at the inn in Martira who's famous chef here. She's offering critiques for anyone who brings their cooking to her. They say she's a little eccentric. Maybe we can learn a few things about how to make better food. Yeah, there's not really much we can... Okay, I guess Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
Right. Time for the old girl to...
Route map.
Now then.
Now how far do I fly her then?
Should be enchanting.
Let's see.
Which one? That's where you want to go.
And I guess I'm also just looking for towns again.
Is that a village?
Here.
That's where you want to
Fuck
go.
it. That's something. The current should carry us straight there, so it's probably safe to go by sea. We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Should we make it back by tonight? Of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go.
Let's move out.
Here we go. Don't forget to stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
Lounge. It's the altar of the Yufa built with the dragon, such as the dragon god on
What
it.
do you want to do?
According to Yufa, it's a very sacred statue. The dragon god apparently grants special powers to those who use the statue to pray. I don't know why I started reading that again.
Well
Yufa? Reach out to the dragon god. Here the Yufa further receives its blessing.
The Orb-Wise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Giving it some thought?
Let's keep going. Since you know we didn't plan for...
A settlement known for its marine trade, thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth. Some believe to gaze into its abyss is to be spirited away. The gauntlet runner glides into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catches.
My, what a lovely village. It's like a little outdoor resort. Wouldn't you agree? It makes me want to go swimming. Agreed. All the islands around here are hot as blazes, after all. If there's a stampede on the island, people found out a famous songstress was swimming here. Can't imagine the islands would know who I am. Perhaps I ought to gather an audience and sing for them. So we're not here on leisure. Was there not something we needed to buy? Believe I see a shop we seek. You can buy them! I knew it! Oh, I can only buy 5. Ooh, we can buy more hero roots.
All right.
Are you done with your business here? Let's go back to base. You going to use teleportation mastery? Okay, let's get going. Let's do that. Back to the Hush Honeybee Inn.
What now?
Items. Well, that only gives us 33. And let's raise some of Will's. While we're here.
I'm still getting
Also, I just realized, well, I've been using these ones. I also have the ones that do low ranks ones as well. Or less XP, so might as well use those as well. Even though they don't do much. Yeah, 100 is actually not that much.
new skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
I used up all the ones I gained.
New skills, new
Boom.
possibilities.
Protagonist mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist agility increased by 4. Alright, on that note, I think we're just gonna go back to bed. I don't need to listen to any more plays. They're all shit. This bed is bigger and softer than the bunks in the Gauntlet Runner. Maybe it's time to call it night. Rest.
Good night.
Rest well.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 6 days remain.
Seeing Brigia sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling. Your exploits have reached my ears. It sounds like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
We've got to hurry. All right.
And just for anyone who's curious why I don't go do something like go to the, try to see if there's more bounties. You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on your highness. We've done them all. Just curious that this one. Oh, probably because this is when we started getting it. We didn't get them until after this. Yep, no more bounties. So not sure what to do. I wonder if we go back to that shop, will we be able to get more of them?
So, what should we do?
I just literally don't know what else to do. I could go into a dungeon and try to rank up, but I feel like it would be nothing.
That's where you want. It's your.
We've already read this all.
Great.
I don't want to repeat myself anymore.
What to pick? All right then.
The altar. Pray. It's the same lines as always, that's why I'm not reading anymore. Yufa. Prayer. Turn to the group of Gallica.
The Orb-Wise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes in an old time.
I'm just gonna skip this. Let's keep going.
Cilento, a settlement known for its marine trade, thanks to the bounties of the sea. The bay's most prominent feature, though, is a sinkhole of unfathomable depth. Some believe to gaze into its abyss is to be spirited away. The Gauntlet Runner glides into the inlet as seabirds overhead cry out songs of victory at their catchment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same lines. Nope, they're sold out if you do that. Sell? Nope.
All right.
Done with your business here? Let's go back to base. You're gonna use teleportation dimension? Okay, let's keep going. Let's do that. Like to Honey be in, and I guess we'll have to leave days to the final battle. The last 5 days till next episode. Because without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who be entertained with my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, Don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. If you're wondering what the benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is The Knight Show, offline.